All right, look, it's very, very easy to find the future price of any sort of token, and it really astonishes me how so many people get it wrong all the time. Not just, the regular person, this is also, influencers as well. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to actually find future token price very, very easily, and actually, if I do say so myself, quite effectively and accurately. So let's dive into that. All right, so let's just assume a few things. For starters, this is going to look like every other single project you're probably used to by now, no matter when you got into crypto. And this is pretty much the top of the previous all-time high, which was 2021, right? That's just how it is in crypto right now. Every project had their all-time high back in 2021, unless they're a dying old project, right? So 2021. Now, what we need to do is find the demand and supply to find the token price. Now, to do so, we have to find the old variables. We have to find the variables back in 2021. So this might be us here in 2023 or, wherever the hell you're watching this video. So let's just assume the market cap, or the price, was 50 cents per token. We can find this on a multitude of sources: CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, Lunar Crush, so on and so forth. We can also find supply was 1 million tokens. Very simple vesting schedule. That's all I'm going to say there. If you don't know what the vesting schedule is, it pretty much allows us to see how many tokens are being unlocked or entered into circulation at any given time, future or past or present, right? Now, let's just call this point in time A. Now, A has a market cap of $500,000. Why? Well, simple. You just times the price by the supply, and that's the market cap, plus, market cap is the easiest variable out of all of these to find, okay? Regardless, we've got the good variables. We've got the starting point, right? What I tell people, to find demand in a project, you need to find what's going to make the project so valuable in future. So demand equals value. And to find that, there's so many variables that go into it. You've got, how effective the team are. You've got, are the investors good? Is that going to appeal, to more people? You've got memetics, simple, it might be very trivial, but memetics is really important. Like, what's the wow factor? Why people are going to go, wow, I want to buy into it. Memetic could even be something as simple as the project's deflationary. So these sort of things that go into it. Network effects, so online defensibility is super duper important. Regardless, what I'm trying to say here, you'll never, ever be able to accurately estimate demand. You just won't. Even if you, for somehow, you're able to, through whatever, ChatGPT, whatever it may be, you can find all these variables. The minute one thing goes out of whack, the minute your crystal ball fails, the minute someone goes left, not right, it's all out of whack. So what I say to people, and I say in all my videos, is for large cap projects, that's projects $1 billion and over, is simple. You just pretty much 2x the previous all-time high market cap, okay? And for micro to mid-cap projects, you 4x it. These are for promising projects where you can kind of safely assume that if they're promising, if they've got even the basics down pat, they're going to 2x for large cap, 4x micro to mid, okay? So if we now use this, and with that assumption, now, as I said, this is a micro cap project, $500,000, but because my maths is limited, we're going to say, this is going to 2x, okay? We're going to say it's going to 2x, and we're going to say, over in 2025, it's going to hit this. Let's just, again, assume this is a 2x increase, and let's drop this down and say this is 2025. Sweet. Now, what most people tend to do, even influencers, is they'll say, right, well, because demand is market cap, demand is value, and we're going to say, well, the demand at this point, as we've all assumed, is 2x. Now, it's correct to assume that the market cap will be $1 million. What they tend to do is then they say, well, that means the price must be $1. And that's completely, completely wrong. The price has nothing to do with the market cap. The market cap has everything to do with the circulating supply. S. Okay, how many tokens are in circulation? And what they're essentially doing to get to the $1 price range is they're assuming no more tokens have entered into circulation. So they're saying, well, Chiron in 2025 is only going to be 1 million tokens still. That might be accurate for some tokens. Every single project in crypto has, well, not every single, most of them have a point where they're going to hit a max supply. It's either $1 trillion, it could be 21 million like Bitcoin. There's always a limit, right? A max supply, not accounting for inflation. So in this case, they're saying we've already hit the cap back in 2021, and I can guarantee you most, 99.9% of projects did not hit their max supply in 2021. They probably won't even hit their max supply in 2025. It's, most of them are probably 2030 plus, right? So for them to say that this has stayed the same is completely wrong. More likely, and I'm just going to use it for my example, okay, it's increased somewhat. Now, again, check the vesting schedule. For this example, I'm going to say that in 4 years, it's gone up 300%, right? So from the market cap being at $1 million, it's now at $3 million. Again, that is not likely. Probably a 30% increase is more likely, not 300%, but just bear with me here, okay? So this means that the price, this has got nothing to do with the dollar now. It's got nothing to do with that. Never did, never will, right? What you got to do to find the new token price is divide the market cap by the new circulating supply. So again, what we've done here is find demand. We can assume a 2x, okay, or a 4x, or if you have a high risk schedule, rather than saying, large cap projects 2x, like I say, you might say, hell no, Kyron, I'm going to say a minimum 4x, because when I say 2x, I'm taking my initial investment out at a 2x from the previous all-time high. That's not when I got in, so it's more like probably a 10x, right? Taking my investment out, let the rest ride. And for, small to, so should I say micro cap to, small cap project, instead of saying a 4x, you might say hell nah, and you might say 10x, right? It all depends on your risk appetite. Now, let's just go back to the example. So we've got demand and supply easy to find. Again, we have to estimate this, which gives us a token price of, and this might blow your mind depending on how much you know, is instead of doing this and going up, we come down significantly. We're looking at about a 16 or so cent price for the token. So if Dave bought up here at the top and Dave's thinking, I might just leave my portfolio, I know it's going to go up in the future, and the project's wishy-washy, it's kind of a half-half project. Dave hasn't accounted for the fact that, supply is a big factor here, and he's going to come back in 2025 and be quite frightened that actually he's lost about 4x in value. Okay, he's going to be quite shocked because he'll look at the market cap. Let's just use good old Saito over here, and he's going to look at the market cap, be like, oh, sweet. So it's doubled to 40 million. Right, that's good. Well, why is the token price less than what I bought it at? Because Dave doesn't account for the fact of this over here, circulating supply. It's all got to do with circulating supply, guys. Market cap, demand. Market cap is a reflection of how much people are buying that project, and supply is how many tokens are being printed, okay? If, in this case, right, I'm just nitpicking here, I'm just picking Saito because it's a good example. If, let's just say we bought it at $20 million, let's just round up, and the token price is at 2 cents a token, okay? Well, if, 2025, if it's over here at, 50%, so if it's gained 39% increase in circulating supply, well, guess what? We're talking an increase of billions of tokens when the market cap has only really increased tens of millions. And when you compare those two values, the scale is astronomical, right? You're printing way more tokens than there is demand. Therefore, if Dave bought Saito and that was the case, he's not coming back to a 4 cent Saito. He's coming back to a 0.0004 cents, not cent, Saito. You know what I'm trying to say here? So essentially, when you're trying to find your token price, look at how good aspects like the team are. Look at how good, the memetics is. What's the big wow factor involved? And I go over this in some of my videos. What's the defensibility like? Network effects, what value is that project going to provide me from joining it? And because I've joined it, how is that going to improve the service for the next two guys? And so on and so forth. Defensibility, memetics. Another one I can think of is embedding. Embedding's a huge one, okay? So these are the things you need to think of. Is the team working well? Once you've found demand, again, simplicity's sake, just do what I say. Do what I say. Not financial advice. I've got to put that out there, don't I? So once you've found demand, supply is easy, okay? Supply is super easy. Vesting schedule. So with that being said, guys, I hope that's made a bit of sense. I hope that's clarified things for a lot of you out there. And I hope that's put in perspective is, You know, don't just look at the price, look at the market cap and assume that if the market cap doubles, the price will double in the future. Doesn't work like that, okay? Vesting, vesting, vesting. And with that being said, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.